Often seen by content creators as the holy grail of income is sponsorship deals. Sponsorship deals are where businesses and brands directly sponsor one or more of your videos for you mentioning and recommending their products and services. Branded channels with your face in them tend to be offered deals more quickly, but faceless channels can also get sponsorship offers as well. It's actually a revenue stream I don't really tap into, as I only like to recommend products and services that I use. So affiliate marketing normally fills that gap for me. With that said, they can be very lucrative, and as long as it doesn't take away from the viewer's experience and matches your niche, then why not? From what I've experienced, you don't really need to look for sponsors, as they start to come to you as your channel grows. My only recommendation here is to protect your brand at all costs. Look to see how other channels you like handle sponsorship in their videos and decide what you are willing to do and what you are not. Never sacrifice your brand for someone else's. With that said, let's look at a couple of live examples of channels using sponsorship deals in their videos. Okay, so here we are on my computer, and I've got two examples of channels that I want to show you that are using sponsorship deals really, really well. Now, these are pretty big channels, but you can get sponsorship deals for lots of different things as your channel starts to grow. So these are just good examples of one product that both channels happen to be promoting, and they're doing it both in slightly different ways. Now, the reasons you may want sponsorship deals are because they bring more money in when you may be covering topics that could potentially get demonetized. So it also allows you to pay perhaps your team to build these videos, but it also removes some of the risk should YouTube decide that the content of the video, such as news channels like this example, you may be worried about losing revenue on some of the videos. So what this channel does is they try to get sponsorship deals for most of their videos. They've also broken up all of their channels, which I think is very smart, into different areas. So they've got TDLR News Daily, they've got just the general news channel, they've got the US version, and they've got the EU version. So they've broken up their channels to make sure that if any one channel doesn't get monetized for some reason or temporarily gets demonetized, then they're still making revenue from the other channels as well as sponsorship deals and selling their own merchandise. Now, if we come down, this channel is a great idea in terms of making news, and I think this is probably the best type of news channel I've seen. They don't really take any political side. What they do is just make news simple and break down whether things are true and aren't and do proper research. So anybody just wanting to understand a subject that basically is really long, they break it down for you and simplify it with animated videos and someone presenting it at the same time. Now, if we go through to one of their examples, we can come through here. And as we can see, they are sponsored by an online learning system called Brilliant. And if we come down, what we can actually see inside, what TLDR News do is they recommend at the beginning, so they say at the beginning, this video is sponsored by Brilliant. And then at the end, again, they then introduce you to Brilliant and do about 30 seconds of introduction, perhaps even less, talking about Brilliant again inside. And then they normally have a coupon or discount for the first number of signups, as we can see in the description that they tell you to go to. And this means that these guys, knowing that a lot of people come to watch their videos, as we can see, it's a news channel, so on average, although these videos may not be getting views for a long time in the future, they will be getting a lot of views now. So if they were to sponsor, say, a whole month of their video content, they know they're going to get probably millions of views and eyeballs onto their product. Now, this is a branded channel. So as I said before, it's got some animation in it, but there's a person presenting the news along with the animations on the side. The other channel is a breakdown of science and theories and everything else. So it's a really good quality channel, this, that explains things going on in the world. It explains about our bodies, our minds, about science, and everything else. So it's really quite a fascinating channel. And we can see that they are absolutely massive. They have over 18, nearly 19 million subscribers, and chances are they're making great money from their ad revenue alone. So as we can see, their monthly earnings could be as high as $95,000 per month with all of these subscribers. But the fact is that the quality of these videos is incredibly high production, and it's bespoke animation that they've got a team who build these. So these really are very high production and probably cost a lot of money to put these videos together. So a lot of that money will be going towards paying the team. So they will still need to sell their own products and merchandise and training programs, as well as getting sponsorship inside the videos. And again, if we go across, we can see that these guys have also been sponsored by Brilliant. So again, it's education and news. So Brilliant, learning. People are wanting to learn, so it's relevant and congruent to their type of people they want to target. So what they've done in this video is they only recommend it at the end. So what this channel does, and I've looked at a lot of their videos, they never mention anything about the sponsor at the beginning, which I really, really like, because it means that you're not going to lose people at the beginning thinking they're just being sold to. So what they do instead is they've obviously got an agreement where they say, we have really high retention rate on our videos. Most people watch to the end. And then they segue nicely into the video and they actually create animation around advertising the product itself. See, there's even animation still in it while they're talking about the Brilliant software. So they do about 1.5 minutes of talking about the software, which is actually much more than the previous channel, but obviously it's at the end. So if people don't watch to the end, they may be saying, okay, but we're not going to get as many views, but these videos do get huge numbers of views. For example, 7 million, nearly 8 million views. So they're getting a lot more volume than the other channel. So they know there's a lot more people going to watch to the end. So they probably don't mind. And this is what I was coming to about negotiating what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do for the viewer experience. You don't want to have people turning off because they feel like they're just getting products sold to them throughout. So you want to deliver value first. And I think that's very important. But if you do what the other channel does, then they're literally just mentioning it for a couple of seconds before they move on. So it's literally just almost a flash of their logo saying, this video is sponsored by Brilliant. In today's video, and they move straight on. So you will naturally, as you start to grow your channel, get people coming to you and offering you different deals. When you're smaller, the quality of those deals will be less good. So as I said before, it's very important that you are selective about what you do and don't do in your videos, and about the products that you select. Don't just jump on the first money you get if it damages your brand and damages the trust in your brand, because no one will protect your brand like you will protect your brand. These guys are out and worried about making money for themselves. They aren't overly worried about this channel and what this channel does to itself. So it's up to you to protect your brand. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, and I'll put a link in the corner of this video to the full video playlist on how to make money on YouTube and how to add additional revenue streams to your channel to increase your overall channel's profits. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you inside the next training video.